Weaponlord live.
This is the main event of the evening. It's me.
That's not the best of starts, but hey ho, let's get my mic working. It should be working now, so hello, welcome to my stream. Good morning if you're in the UK, hello wherever you are. I thought I'd just test my stream out. I've changed a couple of bits here and there just to make the presentation a bit cooler, so I thought I'd give it a test and I thought I'd let you in on it. So here we are, and I thought what better time than to start working on some new videos at the same time. So you might get to see a little bit of how I make my video and, well, my top lists. And yeah, we'll have a bit of fun, play a couple of cool games and have a chat along the way. So, hey SNES Master, how you doing? So as I say, I'm going to be doing a couple of video bits and pieces. I'm going to do a honourable mentions list for the Mega Drive or Genesis. So we're going to play a couple of Mega Drive games, as I call it, because I'm from the UK. So the first one is going to be, drum roll please, if I can get the screen up. Just bear with me a second. This isn't going as planned. Where's my Mega Drive gone? There it is. Okay. Double Dragon. It's going to be Let's get the sound adjusted so that we don't blow your face off with the noise. I'm going to adjust my volume as well. Hopefully that should be at a suitable level. Let's play and record. So the way I've got it set up is basically I've got one stream recording the live stream and I've got separate isolated video for the actual game, so I can use the footage in this live stream directly into the video without any tweaking. So let's have fun, let's play. Make sure we've got all the options correct and I know the buttons. Get a smack in the chest. Oof, that's gonna hurt. Bit of panty showing. Let's kick ass. Yes. Such a fun game. And the Mega Drive was quite a good version of this. It's not perfect, but it certainly looked the part. And it ran a lot smoother than the arcade equivalent as well. But for me, it just didn't feel right. I think it's mostly due to the music and the fact that the difficulty level seems to be about 70 million times harder. Until you start elbowing people, that is. And then it just, yeah, that Mega Drive ting. That Mega Drive ting. It's funny, in Japan, the Sega Genesis was called Mega Drive. Everywhere else in the world it was called Mega Drive, and the reason it wasn't called Mega Drive in America was because somebody already had the trademark for it, so they renamed it Genesis. I can't remember what the reasoning was behind the name, but it sounded pretty cool. But yeah, the American version's a bit of an anomaly purely because of that trademark at the time. Oh, fell off the side. Here's a Bobo! Hiya, Bobo! Oh no, Bobo! It's time to bust out the elbow again. Is it the people's elbow? Oh, I'm getting hammered. There we go. Let's get this elbow going. Now we just need a couple of minutes footage for each game. I'm going to play through so that I've got a couple of bits of footage from each level, or a few levels anyway. But I'm going to get my ass handed to me. Man, it's been so long since I played this game. I think the last time I played it was when it was released on the well, not the virtual arcade, but Xbox Live Arcade on the Xbox 360. That must have been 10 years ago, possibly? A little bit later than 10 years? No. No, it must have been about 2008, 2009. Okay, let's check the stream then if you're having problems. You're saying the feed seems the feed seems to freeze every 10-20 seconds. Okay, let's give this a look. The voice is really low. Okay, I can sort that out. I can definitely raise up the mic. That should be better. And no game audio. Now that's a bit of a problem. Don't know why. Don't know why at all. That should be working fine. Desktop audio. Let's just make sure that the volume mix is up. How strange. What are we doing now? You hear the game? So this is the good thing. This is why it's a test. It's just I did a couple of tweaks with a few bits and pieces. Subscribe to the streams with instant success. Streams chopping. Can you hear the game audio? Can you hear me? It's really hard to hear the chat. Still more enemies? Oh! What the hell did I do? This many people. Billy and Jenny as innocent people being rescued their girlfriend. They must have done something. There's no way this one. Hey, there's the end of the level. Hear me. You should be able to hear me now, and you should be able to see the game a bit clearer. For some reason, OBS reset all my settings, and it was kind of streaming at 20 megabit a second stream, which is insane. That's like 4K video quality for stream, and my upload speed couldn't handle that, so it just went mental. It actually crashed OBS, so I've just started it up again. The stream's running again. Now we should be fine. You should be able to hear me okay. I'm just adjusting my desktop audio to make sure the game isn't too loud when it starts again. This should be about right now. Fingers crossed. We should be good to go with the stream. I'm going to check my chat occasionally. On me head, son. Yeah. The people's elbow. Is that better, SNES Master? They call the old Hesbut the Glasgow kiss in the UK. Because people in Scotland, that's the way they greet you. Or some people in Scotland greet you, especially after a beer or two. Luckily, I'm not from that area. I'm from a little island down south, part of the Channel Islands between England and France. Excellent. Cheers for that. Perfect. A little bit of tweaking always works wonders. Ah! Stuck. I want that bat. They're not going to let me have it, are they? Yes! Got it. Right. Okay. Now we're talking. Yes! My timing's a little off. But we're going to get that a bobo with a baseball bat. Knife to see you. Oh! Yes, it sure is. You can actually take the bat through the entirety of the game. You can carry it from one level to the other if you're good and you're well versed in this game. You can actually take it right through to the end from the beginning, and it is super effective. In fact, I won credit cleared this way back in the day on the arcade due to the slowdown in the bat. I don't think I could do it now though, because my timing is totally off and my gameplay skills have gone with age. I'm in my mid-30s now, but back when this first came out, I hammered it. I played it on the Commodore Amiga mostly, but I did dabble in the arcade version as and when I could. Oh, on the Megadrive version you dropped the bat. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Okay. Let's get that dynamite out of my way. Let's run. Oof. How does my armpit smell? Can you check for me? Oh, it must be bad. You're falling over. Ah! It's so easy to fall off the map in this game. You've really got to watch out for it. As I basically demonstrate again. And now I'm going to lose all my lives in this area, aren't I? After such a solid start, I lose the bat and I'm done for. Okay, let's get out of here. Right, we'll take this bat instead. No! Give it back! It's the same colour as my boots. I want it. Look, I'll show it to you in person. Look, up close. Ah, come on. Forgot how difficult this game was. It certainly seems a lot more difficult than it ever used to be. The fact that you have to take a damage fall in order to continue is kind of bull. Yeah, it is. This game's quite a harsh taskmaster. Okay, I just don't want to fall on that conveyor belt. That conveyor belt is bad news. Just want to get the timing right. And hammer him as he jump kicks me. Ah, come on, there we go. Yes. Yes. Right, now it's just the woman and her little whip. Oh. Don't you elbow me, that's my trick. Okay. Now we got the timing back. Ah, no. Give me back the bat. No, 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 no. Ah, can't get the timing anymore. Ah! Yes! No, he drops the bat again. No! After all that work to try and keep it. Oh, this guy's got one. I'll take his. Or maybe not. Oh, that's brutal when you get caught between the two. Extra life! Hurrah! Whoa. It's all about that timing. I haven't got it. No, the bat's off screen. I can't reach it anymore. Yeah, the whole game's very chill compared to the NES one. Personally, I think the NES one's great. Even though it's nothing like the arcade version, really, except for the first level. I think it's a really well-rounded game because of that, and it's got more replay value. I really like the NES versions. And the NES version of Double Dragon 2 was actually... No, the Game Boy version of Double Dragon 2 was actually based on the Kunio-kun series. It had a reskin for the American market, and they re-released it as Double Dragon 2. The Kunio-kun series, well, the first game was actually called Renegade in America, and it was a fantastic little beat 'em up. I really enjoyed it. It gets kind of slated every now and again. Depends on what press you read, what blogs you check out, but some people hated Renegade. I was in the camp that I loved it. I thought it was a fantastic game. Extremely difficult and extremely unfair, but a lot of fun. Oh, not a Bobo again. His boot is literally as big as my head is. Okay, here we go. Oh, I made it. And another Abobo. Okay, this is where I'm going to just get reamed until I get that knife guy away from me. No, don't drop me off the edge. Ah! I'm just getting hammered. No good at this game anymore. I used to be. My skills have left me. Yeah, funny enough, people say that, but as long as you prep for the jump isn't the scary bit. It's landing afterwards and then getting beaten by the guy. The jump itself is actually pretty easy. It's just making sure that you don't get knocked off afterwards. That's the bit that's the nail biter. You always kind of get a bit nervous, and I always try to get as far into the screen as possible at that point, just to make sure I don't get unlucky with a hit. Come on, stop jump kicking, you son of a bitch. Shouldn't you be hosting your Conan O'Brien show again, rather than kicking my ass? Ah! The dreaded crotch flash is kicking me. Right, elbow. If at first you don't succeed, elbow in the face. A good mantra for life, really. Oh, crap. Here we go. Ah, there's two Obobos now. I think in the arcade version, these guys were green on this level as well. I don't know why. It was a really weird design choice. It made no sense at the time. Made them look like steroided trolls. The Incredible Hulk without the license, possibly. Oh crap! There's an edge there. I don't want to be anywhere near that. Okay, maybe we can get into a rhythm with these guys on the whip. Just gotta watch for that two-handed slap. Ah, that's me done. Oh. Yeah. That elbow. Invade the enemy's base. Now get off me. If I remember correctly, wasn't there a version where the two Obobos came out of the way and you could go into the hole they made instead of continuing right? Yeah, I think there was. I can't remember which version. Yeah, it does ring a bell, but for the life of me, I can't visualize it. I think it may have been the Master System version that allowed you to do that, but... Oh, those elbows are so cheap. They don't work all the time, though. Especially when you've got two enemies around you. Ah, fell off the edge. Right. Let's be cheap for a little bit. Ah! Now he's doing the same to me. Okay. Let's move on. Scale the wall. Oh, there's the hole, and there's the green guy. Look. Perhaps I'm misremembering things. It has been a while. As I say, it must be nearly 10 years since I last played this. And even longer for the actual Megadrive stroke Genesis version, which is slightly different to the arcade one, as we mentioned before. God, I'm getting hammered. My life bar is just sapping away when I get double teamed like that. I can't even escape. I'm trying to arrange them so they're all on one side, but it's just not working for me. Luck's just not with me tonight. There seems to be a bit of a delay in the controller as well. When I do the elbow, I'm pressing B and C together on the controller, and it seems to be a slight delay. It doesn't always come through when I want it to. Yeah, the enemy is programmed very cheaply. It's got frame timings down very well. The way it follows you and traces you as you move around the map. If I move around, look, it's extremely tight. It's a little bit cheap in regards to the way it does it, but that's to be expected. It was an 80s arcade game, you know. It's just one of those things. It comes part and parcel with the game. Now, you've got to watch out for this level. This one's a killer, as demonstrated. Yeah, there's the example of the elbow not coming out. Yeah, I'm trying to lay out my attacks, but it's just not happening. And there goes another life and another health bar. Cheers for that. Thank you. It saves me the effort. We're just going to jump this part. And we're just going to do a stab in the back. And there goes all my health. Wow. I'm going to stand over here now. Just take him as he comes. And I fall right off the end. And there's Nabobo! Of course, just what we always like to see. I'm cheaping him out because he's just plain dangerous. I can see all my credits disappearing if I don't. Yeah, there's it's a nice elbow frame lock. There's a similar frame lock in Streets of Rage 2. That if you play as what's his name, Axel, you can do a frame lock with single punches that a lot of enemies can't escape from, which is kind of handy, especially when you're fighting someone like Jet on Streets of Rage 2. But you've got to get the timing down perfectly. I tried playing it on the online version for Xbox 360 once. Couldn't get it down because the even 30 millisecond lag was too much. Okay, back to being cheap because my bitch is hanging up on the wall. Here we go. It's the evil Wily with his machine gun. Let's try and get the frame trap again. I'm gonna die. Lose a credit. It's okay, we've got plenty of those. We're not doing a 1 credit clear, we just want the clear. Get off me! Yeah, Battletoads Double Dragon's great. Really fun game. One that's quite often overlooked as well, I find. A lot of people remember Battletoads, they remember Double Dragon, but not the game starring them both, which is a shame because I thought it was fantastic. There goes another life. You know, I might have to practice this game again, get good at it, and hopefully one day 1 credit clear it like I used to be able to. But that's going to take a hell of a lot of practice because I'm just getting reamed, and this game is really unfair. And there we go, we've done it. The lady is saved. Look at how she walks, it's like her arms are dislocated. She doesn't know how to handle her skirt, her pants are up her ass crack. But it's all good. We know she dies anyway in the next one. Jar. May you live happily forever. And we go right back to the title screen. So that game footage is done. Let's move on to the next one. So what's the next one going to be? I haven't decided because I don't even have a list of games up yet. Silly me. I'm totally unprepared today. So let's get the sound off for now. Make sure we don't drive people crazy. And let me see. What other great games did I not put in my list? Let me see. Weaponlord. Weaponlord was a great fighting game. I'm totally rusty on this as well. But I did prefer the Super Nintendo one. The Megadrive version, stroke Genesis version, is really cool though. And it didn't get a look in on my list. So let's pop it in the honourable mentions. The only problem is I've got to remember the moveset. So this might take a little while. Since the dawn of time, man has battled. In an age of conquerors, the Demon Lord reigns supreme. Bah! At the height of the demon's power, 6 warriors dare to face him. Kor, Malaysia, Zorg, Devada. I don't know what he said there. I think he said me. Zentai. It was foretold one will live to meet the demon in combat, and the old lords of demons will fall by the hand of the Weaponlord. Let's go. Let's get the buttons ready. So we've got backslash first strike. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Difficulty Barbarian, Warrior or Adventurer. Yeah, real descriptive there. I'm not sure which one is which. So let's go Warrior. And Story Mode. Yeah, we saw that first bit. So in an age of conquerors, on a bloody battlefield, a wounded mercenary draws his last breath, and the spirit of a demon enters his body. He is reborn, rising from the dead to challenge the residing War King to a duel. With one blow, a new empire is started. 10 days and 20 dead rulers later, the armies and lands are united by one man's hand. The reign of the Demon Lord Wraith has begun. At the height of the demon's power, the prophecy of his doom was foretold by a tribal shaman. When the night turns violent and the moon bleeds, gripped by the skeletal fingers of death, a child shall be born under the warrior's moon. The child will rise to face the demon in combat, and the Lord of Demons will fall by the hand of the Weaponlord. Against the advice of the lieutenants to kill the children born that night, the Demon Lord waits to face his foretold killer in fair one-on-one combat. The Demon Lord Wraith is a true warrior. Even evil can have honour. 25 years later, I'm getting really bored of this story. Sensing the prophecy is at hand, the Demon Lord holds a great tournament of champion warriors, yada 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 yada. The Demon Lord prepares to meet his destiny head on and destroy the Weapon Lord. Okay, cool. Right, so character select. So we've got Kor the Barbarian, Zorn, Telesia, Gentai, Devada, Bane. We can't pick the Weapon Lord, of course. So let's go with the poster child. Let's go with Kor. Kor, future leader of Tarok, not Chorok, Tarok, leaves his tribe to find himself. Oh, here I am. Ta-da, finished. He is still haunted by the vision of his brother, who was taken in a raid 7 years ago. Outlandish tales of a demon. Yeah, I didn't get to finish. Thank you very much, Mr. Game. Kor is now focused. The years of training, natural ability and passion come together. Kor reaches the finals unscathed. Now he will face the final 5 challenges for the right to meet the demon. Funky. I'd prefer a holiday myself, or you know, a toaster. But facing the demon in Mortal Kombat to the death, whatever floats your boat.
Battle 1.
Ah yes, visceral combat. I really can't remember any of the moves here, so I'm just swinging. If I remember rightly, they were all charge-based moves, so back, forward, punch and that kind of thing, but I am struggling here. Yep, completely struggling. But this is a really nice looking game for the era. It's got big beautiful sprites, lots of gore, parallax scrolling, it looks the business, it really does. I did a shoulder barge. Ow. Don't kill me! There we go. Yeah, it was highly underrated. This is undoubtedly, for me, Namco's greatest fighting game they've ever made. It's better than Soul Calibur in my opinion. And I'm not a fan of the other fighting games they've done. Tekken's overrated. The Naruto game that I think they did is overrated. The Dragon Ball games, no, they're just button mashers really. But this was really good, and I remember spending a great deal of time when I was younger, when this first came out, writing out the move lists and combo lists and intricacies in between weapons. You can't see it from my demonstration now, because I am literally just hammering buttons because I haven't got a clue what's going on. But it's a wonderful game with superb design in audio and visual. Come on, let me get close to you. I want to get some combos in. Yeah. See, Soul Calibur 2 is a good visual game. It looks absolutely incredible. Graphically and orally, you know, music-wise, sound direction-wise, it's phenomenal. But then you get to the gameplay, and when you've got a game that's so unbalanced that you can press down, forward, and Y on the Xbox version and just spam a move over and over for it to become an unblockable combo with certain characters, including Killick, it's a bit of a clusterfuck, really. The game is hideously unbalanced, but it looks nice. The Dreamcast one was pretty good, though. The first one. Not Soul Edge, though. Soul Edge was too slow for my tastes. Yeah, leave me alone! Yes! No! Leave me alone! Don't kill me! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, show us your back muscles. Yeah, you could even get a bow staff that extended over the other players. Yeah, so you understand me fully in that case. It looks pretty, but graphics do not a great game make. And for a fighting game, especially, you need balance between characters. That's why I'm not a fan of Mortal Kombat 3 either. A lot of people say Mortal Kombat 3 is the greatest Mortal Kombat game. Where again, I disagree. I've got a couple of known exploits where you can play as Smoke and have an invincible, unbeatable, unblockable, unescapable combo. And with Cabal, you can run and throw, run and throw, run and throw. And if you get caught in that trap, there's no way out of it. You just can't escape. Damn, Talasia beat me. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Mortal Kombat 2 though. It was broken, but it was broken in a good way because every character was busted, and it was just crazy fun. You could do a lot of really cool stuff in MK2. Yeah, Cabal plus Tornado Dash equals win. You don't even need the Tornado Dash. You can just do the throw. Just run and throw. You run in, throw. As they're falling, you run and throw. Again, as they're getting up, run and throw, run and throw, run and throw, run and throw. And with Smoke, you can teleport in. You keep them dizzy, you keep them up in the air joggled, and you basically never give them a chance to respond to their controls. yeah, it's a bit of a mess. But again, it's got a cult following. Yeah, it's just not my thing though. I'm a Virtua Fighter guy at heart. Virtua Fighter is my favourite fighting series of all time, followed by probably Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, and then Alpha 3, and then the rest. Stop trying to jump on me, bitch. Just take my sword and die on it. Ah! Yeah, I'm getting my ass handed to me. Maybe we should try arcade mode, just so we can see a couple of other characters. Virtua Fighter is my game. I love Virtua Fighter. I've played it since...
Battle 1.
Okay, are we back? Yeah, I think we're back. Okay. Sorry for your ears. I think we've got it back. Yeah, for some reason it just disconnected on my computer. So sorry about that, people. We should be back to normal now. You should be able to hear me and the game audio again. Yeah, I think my mic is dying. Speaking of dying, I got my ass handed to me because half the time on that game I was focused on chat, seeing if I could get my mic working. Oh, she's so quick. Anyway, hi Sweatband. Now that you can hear me, hello, welcome. I'm just doing a bit of a test with a new OBS setup, so I thought what better way to try it than start recording footage for an honourable mentions list for the Sega Megadrive Genesis. When I first did the original video a couple of years ago now, I didn't think of doing honourable mentions, and a lot of people highlighted a few games that I think really do deserve a video on their own. They didn't quite make my top 50, but they're still pretty cool games, so I'm just going through a couple of them, recording some footage so that I can make a video in the future. And I thought I'd live stream it so we can talk about the games. I've got a separate feed recording the game itself, and I've got a feed for the live stream. So yeah, I'm just checking out this setup really. It's all new to me. I'm not good at streaming, so there may be a couple of technical hiccups along the way. If there are, I apologise for that. But yeah, it's good to do these tests, I think, so that when I do it more regularly, we won't have these kind of problems. Right, so I think that's enough Weaponlord for now. I think we've got enough recorded on that one. But one thing we haven't got recorded, and that was purely because I think the SNES version is better, is Super Street Fighter 2. While we're on the fighting kick, we may as well do the big kahuna. Let's do Super Street Fighter. I'm going to have to adjust my buttons for this, because yeah, I'm not used to playing it with this pad, so I'm going to have to rearrange my button control slightly. But how's the stream looking? Is it looking good? Is it looking smooth? Clear? Sound easy? Okay, so we can have 4 stars, but we're going to options first. Let's get the key config done. Oh, wrong button. And again. No, no, I don't want group. No, go back, go back, go back. Right, we'll restart. We will restart because I can't press the right button to save my life. So let's try that again. There. No, it's doing it. Which button is it to select in this version? Is it B? No. It's not start. What the hell? What? Nothing's work. What? No, no, this ain't cool. Ah, right. I got to push right on the control pad. Okay, so. There. Okay. Now we should be golden. Let's put it on 4-star speed. Thanks for the confirmation there. Game audio seems to appear to have gone down a bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to tweak it for each game, I think, because they all have their different volume levels. Let's go Apple Green Ryu. Or Ryu, as it's apparently supposed to be pronounced with the Japanese phonetics. Wow. I keep wanting to pull off Street Fighter 4 moves. It's going to take a bit of getting used to the speed as well. 4-star speed is really quick compared to the more modern versions. Ah! It's the Shoryuken show. Wow. Wow. Okay, I just lost to the first guy on Super SF2. Whoa. Okay, that's not good. Let's try Blanca. It is late in my defense. It is 1 AM at this point. Yay, light punch. Gotta get down with the cheapness. Wow. Oh, Ken's an asshole. I forgot how bad he was in this version. Wow. Ken is technically faster. I know he's faster, but Ryu's more powerful. That's the trade-off. I'm just putting it down to a bad night tonight because I'm not pulling off moves that I'd normally pull off with ease. I'm getting my ass kicked by people that I've practiced ages and ages against. I think it's because I'm subconsciously checking the stream as well. It's not pure 100% focus on the actual game itself. Ah! Wow. No! Don't you try and cross me up. Damn it. That was dumb. Why the hell did I do that? Yeah, it's just not my night tonight. Yeah, later. Thanks for joining and thanks for the input about the stream. I really appreciate it. I'm sucking terribly. Anyway, thanks for viewing. I'm going to be heading off in a moment as well, I think, because, well, can't really record footage like this if I'm sucking so bad. Should we do a bit of DJ? Let's do a bit of DJ. Maybe a change of character might bring a change of luck. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll get almost instantly dizzied already. Man. Yeah, it's just not happening for me. Okay, that's a bit better. Still not going the way I really want it to. Normally the first few guys in Street Fighter are fairly straightforward, but either I'm rusty or I've got the worst RNG in the world today. Yeah, it's just not happening. Wow. Okay. Let's try Cigar. Cigar, last chance. If I can't win with Sigurd, then I'm just going to give up. No, I don't want to change my keys. Thank you. There we go. That's more like it. No, that was unlucky. Okay, that's a bit better. I couldn't pull off my my Dragon Punch though. I don't know if my controller's on the way out. It wasn't working really for me there. Good old Zangief. Dance, pants boy, dance. It's cheap, but it works. Oh. There we go. Oh, spinner! Misjudged the kick. Yeah, there we go. The one-eyed Popeye. Sigurd's crap at this bonus stage. He's too slow. And his kicks, they normally hit twice, but the car's too low, so it only hits the once. He's really slow at firing it off as well. But we win. With 2 whole seconds to spare. Good point. He's blocking everything now. Yeah. 100 hand slap is dangerous. Problem is, I see his moves coming, I just can't defend them in time. That's me done. Yep. Wow. Okay. So like one more character. We'll go Dalsim. Look at the damage. Wow. Honda's just the anti-Dalsim, he really is. But nothing that a single strong punch can't fix, for the most part. Until you get in the corner, and then you're screwed. Come on, let's be cheap and win. Yay! Hooray for no skilled play. Oh, I didn't walk into it. Did that time. Ah, he's got me. He's got me pegged. Yeah. Well, I think that's enough recording for Street Fighter, or Super Street Fighter 2. I'm doing terribly at that. And as it's 1 AM, I think I am going to leave it there for the recording of the test stream. But it's been interesting. It's been a bit of fun. So here we are. We're back again. Back on the chat and everything. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm glad that everything's working as it should be now. We had a couple of hiccups there to begin with, but everything else seems to be in order. So I hope the people that watched had fun watching. I'm going to do this a bit tomorrow as well. I'm going to test it a bit further. I want to try my subscriber goal stuff, the highlights there. I want to try a couple of other games, a couple of other systems as well to make sure that everything's recording correctly. I might even bust out, as I drop everything, the old trusty N64, because I'm going to do a top N64 list very soon. So I might do that tomorrow night as well. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you have a good night if you're going to continue staying up. And I hope you have a great time. Take care. Till next time. See ya.